Alert to tell you about now. A warning tonight to pet owners on Wilmington Island and Chatham County. Vaccinate your dog or cat for rabies. We've already had an incident in 2019 of a rabid raccoon biting a dog. WSAV's Joanne Merrigan has more from the county's environmental health director.
Well, Tina, this is number 7. There were 6 incidents in 2018 of a rabid raccoon biting pets. So the message is be careful and vaccinate your own dog or cat. Officials say there's always a chance something could happen to your pet or even you or your child. So they say don't go looking for trouble by feeding wild animals, for example. Last week, a rabid raccoon bit a dog in the area of Druid Circle on Wilmington Island. In this case, the dog was vaccinated. But the concern, what if not every pet owner does vaccinate their animal?
The bigger concern is spillover rabies from wild animals to domestic animals to humans. So we want to make sure that we focus our attention on making sure that your animals are vaccinated.
Environmental Health Director Mike Pitts says protect yourself, your children, and especially your pet by taking precautions.
We spend a lot of time trying to educate the public on the dangers associated with rabies.
He says if you're in the habit of letting your dog roam around, especially at night, that might not be such a good idea. He says if your dog encounters a rabid animal, it could be bitten.
And at that point, we may be exposing ourselves.
He also says make sure you're not attracting wild animals to your home.
Don't leave food out. Feed your animals and then bring the food back in. If you leave foodstuffs or if you aren't properly disposing of your trash, it can attract raccoons into your yard.
And he says, remember this, love your own animal, but leave others alone.
We like to say that because it's important, that we teach young children and even up through adults that, it's not always a good idea to run and pick up animals you don't know. And especially if they appear sick or injured, try not to handle them because it could be something that could expose you to rabies.
Pitt says 25 people had to undergo rabies shots last year after being exposed to a rabid raccoon or a dog. So he says please follow the advice of not exposing yourself to wild animals or unfamiliar dogs or cats. A dog or cat, by the way, can be vaccinated after 12 weeks of age, and they may need booster shots every 1 to 3 years. Joanne Merrigan, WSAV News 3.